peace and love. Now, not later. We don't need to grab for it. It's here now, in the present moment. Let that wake you up, hug farts. We're waking up right now. We've been sleeping, and now we're gonna wake up. Look at me in the eyes. Ah, look at me. Look at me, so I can wake you up. Oh, we did it together. Together.
Those true liberals are here. The faux liberals are on Park Avenue, Central Park West, and sitting in the chairs of MSNBC and NPR. They're not here. Maybe I missed them. Do you see them here? No. They only show up when it's their opportunity to promote themselves. So what we're really having to deal with is pull back the curtain, look at the big picture. The big picture is medicine that has betrayed us. But no doctor wakes up in the morning wanting to kill a patient or give the wrong prescription or give synthetic hormone replacement therapy to a woman that will cause increase in breast cancer, heart disease, colorectal cancer. No doctor wants to give a woman breast cancer, but they do. The number one cause of death in the United States is American medicine. More than heart disease or cancer. But they don't want to kill you, they have to. Because they're living by one truth, and that's official truth. So if we only allow one truth and we don't allow any other truth, and if the official truth is not our truth, because the officials who are in charge of all things. So they're the ones who want to give us clean coal and clean nuclear. Well, there is no clean nuclear. Watch the film Knocking on the Devil's Door, my documentary on it. And coal, no better. So when you look at Monsanto and you see all that they have done, it is not because they intended to cause harm. It's the model of business they're using is so proprietary and so exclusive to their own benefit that they can't appreciate the consequences. If we rewarded individuals for their achievements in a positive way, you would have none of the major corporations alive today. They'd all be dead. Have nothing but empty apartments in all these buildings because these people don't make their money the honest way. I don't have any problem with you making all the money you want if you do it ethically, morally, and do not hurt animals, nature, or human beings.
That's right.
But please do not do this. If you are arrested, if you're arrested and you're arrested for jaywalking or you steal a piece of food, forever you're going to be labeled as a criminal. They broke hundreds of thousands of laws. They have settled hundreds of billions of dollars in lawsuits, and yet they have access to every seat of power. You never see someone who is the head of the corporation that gave us Vioxx, that killed more Americans in 4 years than all 58,000 Americans died in the Vietnam War. They got a raise, they paid a $5 billion fine, and the value of their company went up. Where else but in America could you kill 60,000 Americans and get a raise? That shows you what we've done. So when you see these people, they're never excluded. You see the New York Times quoting them. You see Wall Street praising them. You see popular magazines wanting to emulate their lifestyle. You and I, we're not parading on red carpets and showing people our Rolls Royces and yachts. We're not asking to be glorified. We don't have to exhibit some pathological behavior, but power creates pathological tendencies. Or people with pathological tendencies seek power. The trouble is then that we do not have a 1% and a 99%. And those of you, how many of you listen to my radio show? Well, the majority of you. Then you know my feeling on this. I was happy it became a comment that people would pay attention to But when you buy their bread and you watch their television and you buy their clothes and you drive their car and you shop in their stores and put their money in their banks and use their credit cards and then you pay for their student loans, then you're part of them. We wouldn't have a 1% unless we empowered them with our economics and our politics. I voted for Ralph Nader, Jill Stein, not the Democrat or the Republican. They are the pathology. They are the disease. Enough of this psychopathic behavior and grandizing it because they think there's only two ways of looking at truth. The left corporatized, the right corporatized, the real liberals excluded, the real conservatives excluded, and therefore none of the independent thinkers ever have a chance to share their points of view. So they tell us there's only one point of view, ours. No, ours count. We have hundreds of millions of people who are independent thinking. If you put all corporate Democrats, registered Democrats, and Republicans, they equal only about 41%. We represent 48%. All we have to do is organize ourselves, work together, cooperate with one another, cooperate on genetically engineering, and boycott them. Cooperate on vaccines and boycott them. Cooperate on the drugging of our children and stop it. Our children are not born of this generation with ADD and ADHD and all these other bipolar disorders. These are made up to sell drugs. Corporate America believes that all our value is that to be commodified. We are a commodity. And to the degree they can exploit us by first causing fear, insecurity, they create a national security state. They then take money, 56% of our tax dollars, and spend it on private contractors to spy on us. Every one of our cell phones, every e-communication, probably 100 people here in these thousands are spying on us as if we're the enemy. Well, I happen to be an environmentalist. I fight for animal rights. I rescue animals. All my life I've been an activist. I've been in the trenches. And I'll tell you something. We have more of us today than ever before, including in the 1960s. We're going to wrap this up now. And by the way, we thank you for being patient. We realize they ran a little bit over. We're going to wrap it up right now. So let us realize something. This only works today if you start pulling off the grid of everything that empowers the 1%. So you no longer are putting money in the people who find you in contempt. All right? So today, no more credit cards from their banks. No more food from their stores. No more clothes from their stores where they're using labor, paying them 15 cents an hour in Bangladesh. From now on, make your choices from a spiritual, enlightened perspective. Thank you all.